Hey guys, how's it going? We're trying something new here tonight. Not sure how this is going to work, but we'll see. We'll get to see both sides of the coin. So we have the Two of Pentacles. So this is balance. It is a balance of resources. It is giving and receiving. I also see in that card it's as above, so below. And she is got her eyes closed and her receiving hand is open, but her releasing hand is open, but her receiving hand is not viewable. And it looks like the top pentacle is being eclipsed for some reason. And the releasing side, the lower pentacle, looks like a purse. So it looks like, I don't know. It's looks like transmutation to me. There's definitely some wind happening with her skirt and her hair, but I'm gonna table that for now and let's see what this next card is. So next card out is the World. So the World is the end of a cycle. It is things coming to an end. It is being finished with the lesson that you're currently in. And with that card, with the Two of Pentacles, I think what the cards are saying is you're letting go of the imbalance that was your life for a long time. Letting go of always being the giver. And you see how the receiving side, see here, is behind her, right? She's always giving. She's always focused on giving. But the receiving, she just kind of lets it happen when it happens, but it isn't balanced. And she's learning to balance those things. So that imbalance is coming to an end, which is good. That's, a lot of empaths have that problem, right? Where they just give and give and give, and they expect everyone else to have the heart that they do, and they don't always have that heart, the other people, and very seldom do, right? They expect to not have to ask, and in the end, I think the fear of asking for help when you need it is going away. Realizing that you can ask for help, and maybe people will say no, maybe they will say yes, but it's the asking that's the hardest part, right? Because if you don't ask, the answer is always no, right? Sorry guys, I keep dropping cards. So the next card out is the Wheel of Fortune, which means that it is turning in your favor, and I do see that to be in your favor because, again, with this Two of Pentacles in the back, it's receiving more than you're giving. It's going to balance out. The scales of karma are going to balance out. And those cycles that you were in are no more. And it's a result of the work that you've done. It's the result of valuing yourself and putting yourself first and knowing that you are worthy. And you don't need anybody else to tell you that. And when you realize that, then the universe can give you things that you've been manifesting. I think it's Esther Hicks that says, actually, I know it's Esther Hicks. Well, it's Abraham Hicks that says there's a vortex and everything that you wish for is automatically given to you. And it gets put in the vortex. And when you're a vibrational match to that, then it can be delivered to you. Well, the universe can't bless you if you don't believe you're worthy of those blessings. So I think that's what these cards are speaking of, is that wheel is turning and you're finally seeing your own value. And the cycles of you always giving and never receiving is coming to an end. You're going to start receiving your blessings and your manifestations and what you wanted. And our next card, guys, is the Ten of Cups. I mean, that is the ultimate abundance card. That is happy life, happy family, happy everything. It is the epitome of loving yourself And when you love yourself, then everyone else around you can reciprocate that. And you teach your kids that, and you teach your spouse, you know, how worthy you truly are and what you bring to the table, you know. And it's a balance. And I don't know what else to say about it. I mean, it's the happiest card in the deck besides the sun. It's pure bliss. I almost want to stop the reading here because it's just so beautiful. This is where you guys are at. It's knowing that you have everything you need right at your fingertips. Knowing that you're worthy. You've got 2 major arcana, and you're bookended by the balance card and the bliss card, right? So when you balance those energies, the give and take, you can end cycles and things can start coming into you, and you'll get your happily ever after, essentially. It's like the fairy tale card, right? I mean, she's got all 10 cups. There's nothing left to wish for. It's pure bliss. It is the mini sun card. I'm just gonna see if I can ask what. I don't even know what else to ask you guys. It's so perfect. What is it you maybe don't see coming? And what is it you don't see coming? And it is, oh my gosh. I know, you guys, I'm so sorry. Top of my head. Princess of Wands. So this is happening fast. And look at her. She's in tree pose for yoga, right? Which takes an incredible amount of balance. I've tried to do it. And she's got all her chakras balanced. Look, all the colors are there. Purple, orange, blue, green, red, yellow. They're all there. And you know she has no eyes. This is all pure intuition that she's using to balance all of this. And I see the 4 in her legs, right? Let me put this deck down. This 4 speaks of stability and wands of creativity. And the princess as the teenager, she's ready. Like, she's just going out, doing her thing. Super creative, super, what is it? What is another word for creative? I can't, it's on the tip of my tongue, guys. I can't think of it. Anyway, I don't want to hold the reading up, but she's killing it, right? She's killing it. She's got all her ducks in a row and using her intuition. And I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't see the Empress and or the High Priestess. But let's see what don't you see coming? And really, I guess if you don't see it coming, maybe you feel it coming. Maybe I think that's what this card speaks of, is knowing that you know and you don't know how you know. Right? Oh my God, you guys, I'm so sorry. I keep dropping cards, and I should maybe, I don't know, have a better setup or something. I don't know. I figured we'd try something new, but we're gonna see what we get to go with what we don't see coming. Although I think you know in your heart of hearts what's coming, and you just, man, you don't have a lot of evidence to that, right? It's just something that you know, and it's the 7 of Cups. Look how pretty that card is. I don't think I've ever drawn the 7 of Cups in this deck. I mean, look at all of the opportunities available to you. You've got love, you've got intuition, you've got the sun, you've got happiness, you've got the rose, you've got the moon, clarity, you've got the snake kundalini energy at the bottom, sacred geometry in the middle, which looks to me like a building, right? Like you're moving on up to the east side. Those of you that are my age and above would remember what that's from. But that is an abundance of opportunities. I mean, it's everything's coming at you. What do you want to focus on? Do you want to focus on your job? Do you want to focus on love? Do you want to focus on money? Do you want to focus on your business? Do you want to focus on your spirituality? It's all there. Guys, it's all there. Whatever you want, it's yours for the taking. Stella. Now you can see what I go through in the background, guys. Stella, stop. All right. I don't know. This dog is spazzed. Stella, stop it. Stop. Get down. Stop it. Stop it. we've got, sorry guys, we've got the Princess of Pentacles, which is another princess. So we've got the two princesses, right? And she looks to be showing her pentacles. She is not showing off, but she's definitely letting the world know that she's got and what she has to offer. And then we've got the Hierophant. That's to go within. Use your third eye. Use that balance. Go communicate with your ancestors. And take some time for yourself. Understand what truly is going on here. And then we've got the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. So Eight of Pentacles is, this way it's super creative, right? And in the reverse, I'm not saying that it's not creative, but it's definitely narrowing your choices down. Maybe it's taking things a little slower, right? Because eights are very quick in the tarot, but it's looking at things from a different perspective, taking the time to look at them from a different perspective, creatively, thinking outside the box. Look at the box up here, right? And she's working outside of that box. She's not working traditionally. So whatever this is, whatever it is that you are wanting to do, by you valuing yourself and knowing that you are worthy and knowing that you are capable and not letting yourself defeat yourself or sabotage yourself, then you bring to close the cycle of self-sabotage. And when you stop sabotaging yourself, then you can turn the wheels of karma and you can have your happily ever after. And that happily ever after doesn't have to mean marriage, doesn't have to mean love, doesn't have to mean family. It can be a job, it can be a relocation, it could be making wherever you're at now new again, right? It could mean taking that old relationship that maybe wasn't working out and making that new again. This doesn't have to be that you have to change all the characters in your story, but those characters have to evolve with you. So if they're not willing to evolve with you, then it's not going to work. And I think maybe that's what this is speaking to over here, is that balance of energies, guys. If you're not vibing with your people anymore, then they're not your people. You know, we've got to let things go gracefully, and we've got to let them go with love. And if that means that we have to be alone for a while and go within and whatnot and climb that ladder within, see that ladder right there? Climb that alone, then that's what we do. Because if people aren't treating us right, then they don't just, even if it means you're going to be alone, they need to go. They just do. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. And I'm saying it that way, not for you, but for me, right? Because I'm the one that will hang on to people until until it's just toxic, right? And that's the, you know, what is it that gets toxic after a while? I can't think of it, but it's like it ferments, right? Which can make it toxic. And if the relationship gets that way, you got to let it go before it gets there, and let it go with love and be grateful for the experience. You know, just be grateful that they were a part of your life and a part of your story. And remember, you're the author. Write them back in when they're ready. I'm gonna get a healing card to finish this up, because this is a weird video. I don't know if I like seeing myself on the video. Or I have to keep bending down to get the cards, and I feel like you're looking at the top of my head. It's very strange. Anyway, let's see what we get. Can I get a healing card, please? What is the healing message for this evening? Okay. I saw your worth and wanted you to see it too, which is why I had to show up that way. I mean, that kind of tells us exactly what the message was, right? The whole message was, which is you learning to see your worth, learning to know. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't like looking at myself, guys. We might go back to the old format after this. It is you learning your value and knowing your worth, and figuring out that took a lot of people treating you badly for you to see it. You know, there's a story about the frog that if you put him in a pot of water, lukewarm, and you turn the heat up slow, that frog will let himself boil to death because he doesn't feel the heat happening while, you know, because it's a gradual process. If you put the heat on high, that frog will jump out of the water and save its life. So I feel like what God, Spirit, Source, Creator has done was turn the heat up high on you. And you did go through a lot of trauma and a lot of unfair events and a lot of uncomfortable situations that were not fair, that you didn't deserve. But it took that contrast of you seeing how badly you didn't deserve it for you to see what you do deserve. Because until you could see it, God's Source, Spirit, Creator cannot give it to you. You have to be in the energetic vibration of that which you seek. It is the only way to get what you wish for. I mean, essentially, you know, you want the fairy tale happily ever after perfect relationship. Well, you have to be the perfect half of that relationship, and you have to know that you're worthy of it, which is half the battle, which I guess would make it a quarter of the relationship. I don't know. I'm a math person, so that just went weird. But you gotta know your worth to attain that which you deserve. There's just no other way for me to say that or to try to explain it. It just is what it is. So we're going to leave it there, guys. I don't know if we're going to keep this format or not. You guys let me know what you think about it. I think it's kind of weird personally, but yeah. Anyway, great reading. I'm glad you guys finally know your worth. Get out there and kill it. All right. I love you so much. Bye for now. Love and light.